Hey, Hippie Magica here. So today I want to talk about how I manifested my dream job and how I'm on the road to manifesting my dream life. So it all started when I graduated from college in 2015. After I had an amazing experience in Alaska building the first passive rent earth house there, I had to come back to Kansas because this is where I live, and because I got my first architectural job. It was a 3-person residential firm, and I'm not gonna lie, it was hell. The owner, he was racist, he was old school, and it was my first job ever in architecture. My first internship, so I was very nervous, negative all the time, and I was just scared, that I would do something wrong. But it's normal if you've never done a job before. So I quit the job after 9 months, and I felt like I needed to go to a bigger company to get, to be a well rounded architect and to have that experience of working in a big firm because I wanted to be licensed. So I applied at a almost 200-person firm. I got hired. I I didn't like the work that I was doing. I wasn't doing anything, sustainable or something that was going to positively impact the world, like what I studied in school and what I'm passionate about. It was more very box like commercial brand projects, very prototypical. But I knew it was temporary. I know I wasn't gonna be there forever, but I feel like just time flew. Pretty soon it was a year, then it was a year and a half, then it was 2 years, then 2 years and a half, and I'm like, when am I gonna quit? And I was extremely unhappy. Like, being there in that job was probably most one of my worst years of my life. I felt like I was bullied. I was Every day I dreaded going there. Every day I hated waking up and going there and driving there and being there, and every day I just looked at the clock at work to see when 5 p.m. would get, you know, would arrive because I just didn't want to be there. And it was like that for 2 years and a half. But I got the architecture experience. I I'm 2 exams away from being licensed, and um, long story short, last year I hired a life coach. I did a lot of self love meditations on my own for 6 months, and I saw a lot of results on my own. Like, it was magic. It was seriously like magic. My life was changing in a positive way, but I wasn't being consistent. And I wasn't really believing that I was creating all this just from doing self love meditation. So I hired a life coach, and my 6 month contract ended 2 weeks ago. And I mean, it was very helpful having a life coach, like being consistent on, meditations, your journaling, your dreams, not like deviating, from being like in a corporate job where everybody has the same lifestyle, everybody wants the same goals, and they look kind of weird at you if you have different goals. So it was good having a life coach for that, and that's why I hired her, because I wanted somebody to keep me on track. And she did an amazing job because I quit my corporate job 2 weeks ago, and I visualized, and my dream for 2 years was to work at a remote job and travel the world. And with this consistency that I did last year, and self love, and working with my life coach, it came true. I got a remote job um, last December when I went on a 3 week trip, when I was feeling amazing, when I felt free, is when everything came to me. So Um, so yeah, that's what I've been doing now. I've been working from my room remotely, and I can work from anywhere in the world and work remotely and live my dream. So I recommend for you guys to hire a life coach, 3 months, 6 months, if you guys cannot be consistent like I was. I really had a lot of trouble, like, like kind of fighting my ego, my negative thoughts, and not believing in myself, and just not being positive all the time. Like well, I knew back then that that was the key. Just be consistent, just be positive. But it was extremely hard because I was very negative for 2 years at least. So yeah, I hope this helps anybody to not give up your dreams, to get help. That's what I did. Get help. If you cannot do it on your own, get help, and it's gonna be worth it. Money is always gonna be there, but time will not always be there. So, I just wanted to share this. I've always wanted to help others. That's another of my passions. Help others, do art, and hopefully inspire others through my life stories and choices and growth and personal growth. Until next time.